Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mike and you're watching Triple T Acres. And we've got the tractor out here today with the 5-foot rotary cutter on the back of it. And we're gonna get a little tractor therapy today. It's been a while since I've got on my tractor and did some mowing, and today is the day. We are out here at my food plot, and as you can see behind the tractor, it is completely overgrown, and I would have mowed it a lot sooner, but we've had so much rain here in Ohio and it hasn't been dry enough for me to get in here without just rutting it all up. As you can see in the background, there's a lot of cereal rye, and if you haven't checked my other videos out on the food plot, I've got a great food plot video about what is going on behind me. But all the stuff that's really tall up there is cereal rye, and it has definitely got grains on the end of it right now, but below it is clover. And the reason why I want to get all this stuff cut down is because deer fawns are starting to come out here in Ohio. They're probably already dropped all over the place. And I know I have several doe on my property that are going to need good milk production to feed those fawns. And clover is definitely a great food source for your whitetails so that they can produce plenty of milk for these babies and these fawns to do really well. Now, some of you might say, well, why are you gonna cut down and mow down that cover for those fawns that need a place to hide? Well, this isn't the only place they can hide here on my property. I have cover all over the place. I definitely wanna have a good food source. So I have food, water, and cover on my property, which is the trifecta when you wanna have great whitetails on your property. And I have shot several nice whitetail deer out here, and luckily, because I have all of those great things. So today's video, we're going to be using the LS tractor. I have a 35 horse and my model is the XR 3135. It's a shuttle shift, and we've got the Kodiak 5-foot standard duty rotary cutter on the back here that's gonna do the job. It's done very well for me so far. So you're gonna see a 35 horsepower tractor do a great job cutting a food plot here. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's get this thing knocked down so that the clover can really get more of the sunlight to it and get these doe a good food source so that they can give the fawns some great milk. I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Get her up to 540. This is really cool because this is the first time I get to use the hydraulic top link on any of my implements. I don't even have to get off the tractor. Guys, if your wife's in the room, pause it for a second. When we're on these tractors, this is not work. This is therapy, man. I absolutely enjoy riding a tractor. And honestly, I'm sure your wives, if they get on these things, they would too. But man, this food plot looks fantastic. And now I think that the sun is gonna be able to get down to that clover and really take it off. And if you're a biologist or someone who's really educated in wildlife and white-tailed deer, I like to say that I know quite a bit about it, but if what I did is the opposite of what I should be doing, let me know. Put something down in the comments. But I think that this is great. There's so much cover. Everything in these areas here, it's so thick inside those woods, and there's tons of places for them to hide to get away from the coyotes. There's actually a pipeline behind me, a pipeline easement behind the food plot out here that's super thick. In the past, when I put my trail cameras up in here, it seems like I get more activity in here too. And it might just be because it's an open area. I also think that it could be good for the deer to get away from the ticks and stuff like that. So who knows? But anyways, yeah, food plot's mowed, good to go. You know, I want to give you a better look at the tractor that I'm using. And I have some other videos with this tractor in it, but I tell you, this LS tractor has been such a great tractor for me. Again, this is the XR3135 shuttle shift tractor, and I'm running a 5-foot rotary cutter on the back. These things are so nice. I got standard rear remotes. You are seriously considering buying a tractor, don't be hung up on just Kubota and John Deere. They're great. Everybody knows those two brands are great. There's also Coyote and the other ones, but man, do not count out LS tractors. They're awesome, man. This thing has been great. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but I'm not sponsored by LS, but when you have something that does really well for you, I want to share that with people, share my experience. And you know, there are some bad stories about LS tractors, a few of them out there. But you can scour the internet. It doesn't take very long to find problems with other people's Kubota tractors and John Deere tractors. There's lemons all over the place, but personal experience, this tractor has been awesome. Couldn't say anything better about it. All right, everybody, that is gonna wrap up the video for today. I hope you enjoyed watching a little bit of brush hog work with the LS tractor. I know I really enjoy doing this kind of thing, and if you stumbled upon this channel, you probably like this stuff too. Speaking of like, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.